We're going to whisk these sheets away from you after each cry, and the next crier will be there. So everybody has cry one. All the criers, cry two. The criers will come through. There's going to be 2 bass lines, 1 for each. And so Dan starts, and then everybody goes through. Does that make sense? So if you look through your criteria here, each one is taken away after each one. After each one. And I mean, I'll put it back out. Okay, cool.
Where are you coming from?
I'm from New Glasgow, Nova Scotia, Canada.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah, it's a bit of a drive. But it's great to be in Provincetown.
Right. What got you into crying?
Oh, well, I used to do a lot of theater. I've been doing this eccentric hobby for, I'm in my 33rd year. So I started in 1992. And if somebody told me 33 years ago I'd be working on my 33rd year being a town crier, I would have said, are you crazy? Because it was never anything I thought I'd ever really do. This is only the second competition I've been in the US, but I've competed in Bermuda, I've competed in England 14 times, in Canada probably 20, 25 times. So it's, it's taken me not all over the world, but it's certainly taken me to some interesting places, and believe me, met some interesting people.
Great. Can you give me your name and where you're from?
Yeah, my name is James Stewart, and I'm the town crier of New Glasgow, Nova Scotia, Canada.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, Britain's not huge,
Sure.
Right? But yeah, people come from all over the world to see the changing of the leaves.
Instead of African mahogany pipes will sound different than mine.
Can you tell me your name and where you're coming from?
Sure, my name is Tim Euskaitis. I'm at Fairlawn, New Jersey, right outside of New York City.
Okay. Are you? And then can you tell me what's happening?
This is a Town Crier Competition. It's the American Guild of Town Criers are running this. It's the Provincetown Competition. So we have criers from all over the United States, Canada, and the United Kingdom.
Great. And do you have any special techniques in your pocket? Like,
I do not. I came in playing the bagpipes before, but that's I don't have anything special. I just try and be as loud as I can.
Great. Do you do it regularly in your town?
I do. Yeah, I do it quite a few times a year. For all different types of occasions, for political occasions, just ceremonial occasions, fun things, weddings and whatnot.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome.
Greetings from Lancashire in the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. We gather here under ancient skies to hear the best make their cries. Here along the Atlantic shore, we'll hear them shout and keep the score. With 60 miles out to sea, where thousands come to be free. In this town of beach and wood, we embrace together all that's good. A home from home for the LGBT a place to celebrate individuality. So gather round and hear the cries. One will walk off with the prize. God save the King, Duke of Lancaster.
Good morning, everybody. That was my dear friend, Mr. John Angus Spencer Barnes, and he is the town crier of Lancashire, England. He is a judge today, one of our 4 judges who we will discuss shortly. And before I say anything else, I'm going to first welcome everybody to the first ever Provincetown Town Crier Competition. The weather will be brilliant and sunny today. In the case it is not, if it is not sunny and beautiful, we will go across the street to the interior of the Town Hall Auditorium. But with no further ado, it is important that I read the following message. I'll wait for the bell. Must be 10 o'clock. We convene this Provincetown Town Crier Competition by acknowledging the Wampanoag people of the past and of the present who are among us, and as their heritage as the indigenous people of this land. While we cannot undo the mistakes of the past, we have a responsibility to acknowledge them and work toward a continually better future. So let's get started. We are going to power through this before it rains. And it's not going to rain. I didn't say that just now. But yes, this is the first ever Provincetown Town Crier Competition. We have about a dozen town criers here today, and each town crier is going to be judged by 2 different proclamations, 2 different cries. And the definition of a cry is as follows. It will be between 100 words and 125 words. There are 2 topics for the cries. The first cry will be called the home cry. Your home cry is the town crier's opportunity to brag about and extol the virtues of the town that they represent. After each one of us has done that first cry, the judges here under the tent will score and tally and tabulate, and then becomes the second cry. The second cry's topic will be the historical cry. The historical cry is going back to basics from an age when the town crier was actually the news broadcaster. And we are going to choose an event in Provincetown's history. We've each done a lot of research to do this. And in the allotted word count, we'll tell a story that happened here in Provincetown at some time in the past.
And thank you all for coming. We are going to hold this rain off as long as we can. We did set up 2 stages today. We are going to defy nature and stay here as long as we can. So thank you, Daniel, for getting us started here. We're going to move along. So as Dan said, there are 10 town criers and 2 criers, Daniel and John there, who will perform cries. Each will have 2 cries. The cries will be judged in accordance with the rules established by the American Guild of Town Criers. 4 judges will take each specific aspect of the cry. So we have 4 judges today: John Angus Spencer Barnes. Who will judge the entrance and exit to the criers? John is the town crier from Lancashire, England. I hope I got that right. And an announcer for the BBC. Next is Jeffrey Huard, who stepped in at the last moment. Thank you, Jeffrey. He will do projection and clarity. He is a Broadway musical director and a faculty at the Idlewild Arts Drama School. Next, we have David Dunlap, content and structure of the crowd. He's got the big job there. David is editor of the Provincetown Encyclopedia and a writer from the New York Times. Next, we have Leslie Sandberg. She's the penalty judge, and of course, she's from the town select board, so she'll be taking care of business there. All right, you guys, criers will be awarded. The total possible points is 130 points. The first cry of the day is going to be the benchmark cry. That will be given by, that will automatically be rated at 80% or 104 points. So we judge, use that as a benchmark there. And the judge cry will be done by our very own town crier, Daniel Gomez. Yatta! Yay, Daniel! And
at the tip of Cape Cod, formed by a glacier, a narrow spit of sand, as far as one can go on Route 6, and not just geographically, where one may stand, putting all America behind. A summer home to the Wampanoag, landed by pilgrims, settled by able whalers from the Azores. Abundant natural beauty surrounds you, inspiring boundless arts and culture. Home to breaching whales, poetry slams, and drag brunches. Carnival frenzy in August, oysters in autumn, peaceful hibernation in winter, and daffodils in the spring. A place to be yourself, where freedom of expression is never a crime. God bless the Commonwealth of Massachusetts.
All right, so that was the benchmark cry. And now, we will continue and begin actually with the competition. Last night at our meet and greet party, we had a time in which we chose the order randomly out of a hat. And coming up first is the town crier, representing the town of Lunenburg, Nova Scotia. This is Stephen Scott Finley. Come on up, Stephen Scott Finley.
Oh!
its people. Maritimers are known for their friendliness, hospitality, and humble nature. Now, I could go on, but being Canadian, I'm far too polite. Cry aloud on this day, October 7th, 2024.
Thank you, Choir Stephen. So Choir Stephen, he is from Lunenburg, Nova Scotia, as I said, in the province of Nova Scotia, Canada, and he has been a town crier since 2020, which is actually a little bit older than me. He also founded the Lunenburg Theatre Collective in 2022, whose mission it is to bring high-quality, story-driven professional theater to the South Shore of Nova Scotia. At this point, the judges are tallying. At one point or another, they will give me the heads up when they're ready. But in the meantime, I'll continue and just say, by the way, when the Town Crier competition takes place outdoors, in the situation that a truck or a motorcycle gang goes by, it's absolutely fine to just stop and wait until the noise subsides. Here, indoors, it's far less likely because the town crier of Provincetown usually makes a ruckus out front at about 12 noon. That won't happen today because it'll be indoors. The next town crier, after we're done here, is going to be Bruce Kruger. That was the second one, but we're waiting a moment for that. Looks like we're getting ready over here. Thumbs up. Yes, and here we go. All right, crier number 2, representing the museums and city of Burlington in the province of Ontario, Canada, crier Bruce Kruger. Representing the town of Bracebridge, Ontario, Canada, and his lovely consort, Lynn. Crier Bruce has been an Olympic and Pan American torchbearer, and Bruce has cried for Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip the kings and queens of Norway and Ghana, plus 3 prime ministers of Canada and Norway. And he and Lynn have been married for 54 years and have 14 grandchildren and 3 great-grandchildren. Oh my, congratulations. Judges are almost ready here. Results are in. All right. And crier number 3. Crier number 3 will be Crier Ben Fiore Walker, representing the good people of Alexandria in the Commonwealth of Virginia.
Let it be known, on this day of October number 7, in front of all of you and under God in heaven, as town crier, I would sail the river and walk over the land to extol the virtues of my fair Alexandria. While my town was named in honor of a Scot, there were also Irish and English and Africans in that lot. As they toiled together, they did seek to grow the town along the Potomac and Hunting Creek. Whereas Alexandria has seen wars with the French, of revolution, and between the states, since 1749, nothing would cause them to pull up their stakes. With a history as vivid and varied as her people, Alexandria pride rings from every church steeple.
Thank you very much, Crier Ben Fiore Walker, representing the good people of Alexandria in the Commonwealth of Virginia. Crier Ben has been a vibrant and enthusiastic town crier of Alexandria for 13 years, and beyond his duties as a town crier, he's a highly accomplished professional with a background in neuroscience, and he served as various leadership roles, including Associate Dean of Diversity and Inclusion at Georgetown University, and as a Senior Director of Teach for America. He is also the Senior Director of the Opportunity and Inclusion Center at the Council for Advancement and Support of Education. You guys ready to go?
Yes.
Yes, we are. And next in line, we have representing the town of New Glasgow in the province of Nova Scotia, Canada. This will be Crier James Jim Stewart.
Good people of Provincetown, I bring greetings from their Nancy Dicks and citizens of New Glasgow, the heart of Canada's ocean playground, Nova Scotia. My fair town, founded in 1784, was christened for her sister city, Glasgow, Scotland. An apt name, as our East River was likened in beauty to that of the Clyde. Once our riverbanks echoed with the sounds of industry. Today, our many festivals make my town alive with the sound of music. New Glasgow offers an appealing way of life, a special quality of place, and a rich, diverse cultural mosaic. Come, experience New Glasgow, where there are no strangers, only friends we have yet to meet. Let New Glasgow flourish. God bless America.
Representing the town of New Glasgow in the province of Nova Scotia, he has just celebrated his 32nd anniversary of his appointment as New Glasgow Town Crier, and very interesting tidbit for us history buffs that between 2014 and 2019 he officially presented the Nova Scotia Christmas tree to the city of Boston on 6 occasions. For those, we're all locals, we know this story. Probably the tree for Boston is an annual gift from the people of Nova Scotia, given in thanks for much needed medical assistance after the Halifax explosion on the 6th of December in 1917 that resulted in over 9,000 casualties. So next, crier number 5. Representing the town of Nantucket in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, welcome Crier Eric Goddard.
There once was a man from Nantucket. Wrong crowd. There once was a man from Nantucket who sailed the seas in search of spoil. He toiled and boiled to fill the cooper's craft, all while collecting tales to store the bath. He carried his smitten back to the island, as was his craft. Just a cartload cast off to Britain. Wealthy a man became an mansion made, with those brief stays on his sweet isle, even just for the respite he so laid, until the sailor sailed yet again, to fill those tales and bells from thin, and see his tripods recede from dim. There once was a man from Nantucket. Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye.
Crier Eric daughter from, the proverbial man from Nantucket. Although he was born in Detroit and washed ashore many years ago, nearly 38 years ago, carrying on the proud tradition of Nantucket crime for 14 years. And an interesting tidbit of history is Nantucket also has a very long tradition of having a town crier, and one of his predecessors was always pictured, instead of ringing a bell or banging a drum, he blew a horn made of a narwhal tusk. I did ask him if he could bring it along with him, but he said that he would have to borrow it or otherwise remove it from the Nantucket History Museum, so that didn't happen this time. So next, the 6th Town Crier, we have representing the Hampton Township in New Jersey. This is Crier Ronnie Stevens.
Never heard of us? You are not alone. Most people mistake us for Hampton, a city in the middle of our state. We are rural suburban mix, which means part of our area has car dealerships, condominiums, stores, and not one, but 2 fast food establishments. A mere 15 minutes away are farms with everything from goats to llamas, and houses on over 1-acre lots. With few street lights, you may need directions, but be warned, they are usually given in terms of turn where something used to be. Come, be enchanted with our twin 1-lane bridges, lakes, and streams. But while there, please take care. We are also known for having black bears. God bless America.
Thank you, Crier Ronnie. So Crier Ronnie became the town crier by entering an adult amateur competition and won. And as a result, she was asked by her township administrator to do a cry at a Christmas tree lighting. And from there, here we are today. Congratulations to Crier Ronnie. And now we're moving to the 7th crier. Today, this is Crier David Vollick, who is representing the museums and city of Burlington in the province of Ontario, Canada. Thank you, Crier David, representing the Museums and City of Burlington in the province of Ontario, Canada. Crier David has been the town crier for the Museums and City of Burlington for 13 years and has been in retirement for almost 10 years. He is he has served as the recording secretary as well as a past president of the Ontario Guild of Town Criers up in Canada. All right, here we go. So next we have, the next crier will be number 8, will be representing Dorchester County Chamber of Commerce in Maryland. This will be Crier David Rose.
American Cruise Line passengers, welcome to Dorchester County, the heart of the Chesapeake, and the city of Cambridge, the soul of the Eastern Shore. Founded in 1648, with the second deepest harbor on the Chesapeake Bay, Cambridge has seen transatlantic sailing ships, passenger steamboats, hundreds of fishing, crabbing, and oystering workboats, and now recreational boats and yachts. Come back to support and cheer the Ironman triathlon athletes swimming, biking, and running throughout Dorchester County. Come back to see and hear 150 horsepower hydroplanes racing 140 miles an hour at the Cambridge Powerboat Regatta. Enjoy your stay and come back again to Dorchester County, where water moves us, and Cambridge MD, a great place to be.
Thank you, Crier David Rose, the appointed town crier for Dorchester County Chamber of Commerce in Maryland. Before moving to Maryland, he was the town crier of Easton, Pennsylvania, where he hosted a number of town crier competitions as well as the town's Heritage Festival. He has competed in Canada, the United States, and Bermuda, and currently serves as the president of the American Guild of Town Criers. An interesting note I would like to make is most of us expect a town crier to appear ringing a bell, but that is not a requirement. Requirement is only to have a noise-making instrument or an attention-grabbing device in this case. It could easily be a trumpet or a drum. It could even be a talking stick, as one of our town criers of First Nations from Canada who was not able to make it today would have done. And next, so that was David Rose, and next we have, representing the borough of Fair Lawn, New Jersey. If you heard the bagpipe outside earlier, this was him. This is crier Tim Euskaitis.
the Marquis de Lafayette once stayed at the Noble House. The colonial-era Dutch house serves the finest ales and lagers. At one time, the only place in the world where Worcestershire sauce was produced. If you are looking for a great bagel, no one does it better than Fairlawn. We have an entire neighborhood within our town that is on the National Register of Historic Places. Fairlawn is a great place to visit, but a better place to live. May God bless America.
Thank you, Crier Tim Euskaitis of the Borough of Fairlawn, New Jersey. He was born and raised in Fairlawn and has served his community for many years as a volunteer firefighter. He's currently a sergeant with the New Jersey Transit Police Department. He has been a bagpiper for 30 years and currently plays in 2 different pipe bands. Crier Tim has been the town crier of the Borough of Fairlawn, New Jersey for 13 years and is very proud to represent his hometown here today among us. And the 10th crier today, this will be Crier Kathy Ann Becker, who is the newest town crier in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, representing the town of Wendell. Crier Kathy Ann Becker. Crier Kathy Ann Becker, representing the town of Wendell in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. She was a member of the Wendell Select Board and the town's first town crier. Kathy is a retired registered nurse and the former Wendell town moderator of 29 years. Sound familiar to somebody back there in this audience, I think? She's also a retired call firefighter with the Wendell Fire Department and author of a historical fiction story about an ancestor called Silencing the Women, the Witch Trials of Mary Bliss Parsons. Kathy also serves on the boards of various civic, community, and environmental grassroots organizations. So that was round one. That was the home cry. In a moment, we will continue with round two. But first, since we're back in a new location from the previous one, I want to reiterate and thanks to all of our generous sponsors, without whose help this would never have happened. I want to thank the town of Provincetown, Massachusetts, and Mr. Austin Smolka, the Provincetown Chamber of Commerce, the Provincetown Business Guild, Luke's Lobster, Open Cape, Provincetown Marina, Liz Sullivan, Ken Free, King Hiram's Lodge of Ancient Free and Accepted Masons, Mayflower Trolley, the American Guild of Town Criers. And I would like to also mention that upon arriving here, each town crier received a bag of swag, a swag bag, which is generously stuffed with lots of goodies from all sorts of businesses around Provincetown, including, but probably not limited to, the Black Dog Human Rights Campaign, Cuppies, Anchor to Anchor, Tim Skates, Provincetown Brewing Company, 1620 Brew House, Joe's Coffee, Old Colony Tap, the Portuguese Bakery, Spiritus Pizza, Cohee Coffee, Lewis Brothers Ice Cream, The Fudge Factory, The Penny Patch, Cabot's Candy, I'm hungry already, Our Spoon Tours, Provincetown Bookshop, Lobster Pot, Dolphin Fleet Whale Watch, and Adam's Nest. Thank you all. So we are going to take a 10-minute break for 10 minutes. And then we'll be back.
Starting again here. Welcome back for round two. One more time, a thanks to our judges, John, Jeffrey, David, and Leslie, and a special thanks to Ken Freed, who was our tabulator today, CPA, counting all the numbers and stuff. They are top secret, Ken, keep it a secret. So, one of our judges did not make it today, Kenny Lagerin, and just in honor of him, I want to do something I've always wanted to do. All is well in Provincetown, 'cause you are here. Thanks to Kenny, who's not with us today. All right, you guys, let's dive into round two here. The benchmark cry will be done by Daniel, of course. This is the historic cry, where each crier will do a historic cry for a historic cry for Provincetown and Cape Cod. At that, let's take it away, Daniel. Come on along, you guys.
On the morning of August the 2nd, the monster appeared, so I reckon. I saw in the ocean a swirling commotion of steam jets arising offshore. Consulting my flask, a monstrous mask appeared from below to the surface. I feared I'd be killed, or even char-grilled, or might it be psychoneurosis? At me it espied with its 6 roaming eyes, emitting a sulphurous stench. 300 feet long and armed with a prong, I secreted off to a trench. The bushes were torched, by hellfire scorched. It frightened both flora and fauna. It seemed prehistoric and phantasmagoric, a smoldering, briny iguana. For those who may snicker, it wasn't the liquor, resulting in any delusion. I am the town crier, so not quite a liar, though that is the foregone conclusion.
Alrighty, well that was the historical cry, which could also be a hysterical cry. Before we get going, I just want to thank a couple of other people, especially our many volunteers, too many of whom I could mention without missing anybody. I do really wish to especially call out my husband, Bill Sullivan, without whose help this would never happen. He is the light of my life, and he has made this happen. And thank you, Bill Sullivan. He's the keeper. So this is the historical cry moving on here, and the order which has been chosen last night. We're going to begin with crier number 1. This is going to be representing the town of Bracebridge, Ontario crier, Bruce Kruger.
At the deplorable Provincetown Declaration concerning our Canada geese. You banned our beloved Canadian symbol within Provincetown limits. Wilt thou still allow Louisiana water thrush, Kentucky and Tennessee warblers, even Rhode Island red hens, but no geese? And the reason you claim Canada's waterfowl leaves, shall we say, foul droppings? Must we compare sizing of doo-doo amongst birds? This is 1810, gentlemen, not ancient times. Such discrimination must cease. Wilt thou not reconsider withdrawing this discriminatory bylaw? Canada geese are tremendous birds, magnificent in stature, graceful in flight, beautifully colored, and these Canada geese are excellent, especially right beside the dressing potatoes and cranberries. God save the King and the United States of America!
Crier Bruce Kruger. Oh, I don't know about those geese. I'm sorry. I'll reserve my judgment. Representing the town of Bracebridge, Ontario, Canada, Crier Bruce is a retired detective inspector, Criminal Investigations Bureau, Ontario Provincial Police, who suffers from post-traumatic stress disorder from his duties, and he advocates for changing public stigma surrounding mental illness and improving the treatment of all first responders dealing with PTSD, and he has been presented with 2 National Lifetime Achievements Awards for his efforts. Thank you. Moving right along, next crier number 2 for round number 2, representing the borough of Fair Lawn, New Jersey, crier Tim Yuskaitis.
Provincetown. Though very small here in Provincetown, we are very mighty. Some of our residents have stepped up to serve against the tyranny of the crown of King George. These men have left their homes and their families, put them all in harm's way for the sake of these colonies. These men are protecting our coastline. They warn us when the British are near our shores, risking their lives to protect ours. These men will always be remembered as being part of the Seacoast Defense. God bless these men and their families. God bless America!
That's Crier Tim Yuskaitis, representing the borough of Fair Lawn, New Jersey. Perhaps we will hear him playing the bagpipe again later today. Crier Tim was born and raised in Fair Lawn, and he is a volunteer firefighter and sergeant with the New Jersey Transit Police Department. Up next, from the town of Lunenburg, Nova Scotia, in the province of town of Lunenburg in the province of Nova Scotia, Canada, Crier Stephen Findlay.
His early works nurtured by the newly formed Provincetown Players, who, in just a few years' time, have garnered a reputation for excellence, becoming the new face of the American theater. Be you an actor, poet, painter, or playwright, Provincetown has long been a haven for artists, drawn to our shores by the beauty of its landscape. Today we celebrate Mr. O'Neill and all those who continue to create and inspire. God bless America!
Thank you. Crier Stephen Findlay, representing Lunenburg in Nova Scotia, Canada. If you haven't noticed, he is a thespian. Prior to moving to the South Shore of Nova Scotia, he enjoyed a long career in theater, TV, film, both on stage and in front of the camera, and as part of the creative team. As a sought-after dance teacher, he has taught and guest taught at most major centers in Canada, Mexico City, and Monterrey, Mexico. Thank you, Crier Stephen. And next, crier number 4 for round number 2, representing the good people of Alexandria in the Commonwealth of Virginia. It is crier Ben Fiore Walker.
We gather here on 2 November 1778 in the midst of this great storm, so that I may be the first to report and the first to inform. Yes, as we witness, the British are about to lose a vital asset. For this storm is sinking the HMS Somerset. The Somerset, a 70-gun, third-rate ship of the line, off the coast of Provincetown, today is her sinking on which I opine. She played a vital British role during the Revolution. But for what patriots didn't, Mother Nature did have a solution. The grounding provides a needed local emotional boost for the scavenged war materials the wreck produced. Thank you for listening to this breaking tale. I'll report back when we have more detail.
That was Crier Benjamin Fiore Walker, representing Alexandria, Virginia. He has been the vibrant and enthusiastic town crier of Alexandria for 13 years, known for his booming voice and charismatic presence, and has become a beloved figure in the community, making proclamations and leading parades in his distinctive colonial uniform. A note of interest about the wreck of the Somerset, the Masonic Lodge, King Hiram's Lodge here in Provincetown, one of our sponsors, has a gavel and a marshal's baton made from wood salvaged from that famous wreck. And we're off. Number 5, representing the Museum and City of Burlington in the province of Ontario, Canada, crier David Volek.
Instead of straight up as right whales do. Giving pursuit, he captured one of these creatures and brought it safely back to port. God bless Queen Anne.
Representing the museums and city of Burlington in the province of Ontario, Canada. So David also, having been in retirement for almost 10 years, he has volunteered with the team that has restored a 118-year-old railway station that had been slated for demolition, returning it to a fully functional meeting place. He's a member of the Ontario Guild of Town Criers. All in. Choir number 6 of round 2, representing the town of New Glasgow in the province of Nova Scotia, Canada, Crier James Jim Stewart.
Good people of Provincetown, I bring important news. It is now rumored that a station of the Underground Railway exists in Provincetown. It has been claimed by reliable sources that small boats have been observed coming ashore at 157 Commercial Street under the cover of darkness, and those seeking freedom have been aided by Provincetown residents. It is believed these freedom seekers are following the Drinking Gourd, or Big Dipper, north towards Canada and freedom. Are cemetery tombs being used to hide these freedom seekers? Are Cape Cod fishermen transporting these escaping slaves out to sea to meet Nova Scotia fishermen, allowing them to continue their illegal journey? When we know, you will know. God bless America.
Thank you, Crier David. From Burlington in the province of Ontario, Canada. Crier David has been the town crier for 13 years.
Chill.
I'm going the wrong one here, huh?
Roll after my job.
Oh, no! Zip Stewart. I'm such a mess. But the town crier of New Glasgow, Canada. Oh my God, all right. Waiting for a moment here. So, this year he celebrated his 32nd anniversary as appointment of New Glasgow Town Crier, and he has represented since 1992 his community in a large number of town crier events in Nova Scotia, Ontario, British Columbia, the United States, England, and Bermuda. Welcome. How are we doing here? Excellent. So, number 7 in round number 2, representing the town of Nantucket in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, Crier Eric Goddard.
Hey, 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 hey. Reincarnation is a destination for the LGBTQ plus community. This trend dates back as far as the artist colony, but has evolved dramatically since the 1960s, helping Provincetown turn into the community that's present today. Vacationers have been drawn to Provincetown because of the feeling of freedom and acceptance. That feeling goes along with its reputation as a bohemian art community. When the AIDS epidemic caused significant issues for the gay community in the late 80s, Provincetown became a place of refuge, where members of the community could be themselves and receive support. In 2004, Massachusetts became the first state in the nation to legalize same-sex marriages, turning Provincetown into one of the country's top wedding destinations. May God bless the community of Provincetown and all those who are a part of it.
Thank you. Crier Eric Goddard, representing the town of Nantucket in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. He has been the crier there for 14 years, and of note on what he just spoke about same-sex marriages here in Provincetown, this building in which we stand was once home to having officiated here in this building more legal same-sex marriages than anywhere else in the world. There's also a rumor that Mr. Goddard might want to host a town crier event like this one someday on the Rock of Nantucket. Ready? Crier number 8. We have from Hampton Township, New Jersey, crier Ronnie Stevens.
The bluefish have come, so we must go. Future generations will remember these Saturdays in the 1800s when we, the residents of Long Point, left our land, but not our homes. We have rolled the houses on their scows and barges, and now the tide is here. I must leave with my house, for there is much to do before we reach Provincetown. Meals need to be prepared, my husband's new seine needs to be knit, and I must thoroughly sweep the floor before we welcome our neighbors as they come on shore. Long Point or Provincetown, we must remember these houses are built of wood and laid on stone. We are what make them a home. God bless America.
Thank you, Connie Crier-Ronnie, representing Hampton Township in New Jersey on the floaters, as they're called around here. For those town criers present among us who are visiting from elsewhere, you will see a very distinctive blue plaque on several of the houses here around town with a picture of a house on the water, and those are the houses that were actually floated over. Ronnie, by the way, she has cried in many locations around her area, including Easton, Pennsylvania, Listcraft Farms, Medicine Wheel, holiday events, and always the Hampton Township's Christmas tree lighting. As she says, she is proud to be loud. Most of us town criers usually are proud to be loud. We're certainly not shy, that is for sure. Crier number 9 today is also from the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, out there in the Berkshires. This is also the newest town crier of Massachusetts, Kathy Ann Becker.
Though ye bring new ideas on artistic expression, equality, and sexuality. May we grow into one of the largest art colonies in the world. God save Provincetown. God save the Queen.
Thank you, Crier Kathy Ann. And Kathy Ann, you don't live so far away from here. It would be really great if you came back one time and had a tour of the Hawthorne Barn, which still stands up in my neighborhood. Crier Kathy and I go way back, about a year. I met her on Facebook, and she asked me about becoming a town crier. And here we are today. Congratulations and welcome to the bell ringing sisters and brothers of the bell. And our final town crier, cry of the day, crier number 10. This is representing Dorchester County in the Dorchester County Chamber of Commerce in Maryland, crier David Rose.
Oh, yeah! that, John Carver has been elected the first governor of New Plymouth. The compact states that we will covenant and combine ourselves together in a civic body politic, and by virtue thereof do enact, constitute, and frame such just and equal laws or ordinances and offices as shall be thought most meet and convenient for the general good of the colony. We have agreed to govern ourselves. Let us pray to God that we have the strength of character to abide by this covenant and not worship a golden calf. Amen.
Thank you, Crier David Rose, whose outfit looks strikingly similar to mine today. Earlier, before we had moved from the bas-relief to this room for the leather, we may have noticed that behind us on that beautiful bas-relief on the wall is actually a depiction of the signing of the Mayflower Compact, which happened right here in our harbor, next to our hotel where we're staying actually, on that cold day of the 11th of November, 1620. And that concludes the first ever Provincetown Town Crier Competition. I would like everybody, before we leave, I would like everybody to congratulate all of the town criers who are traveled from far and wide to be here. I would like to invite all of the town criers, judges, and your plus ones up for a photograph here in the front. And everybody else, thank you so very much. There's a lot of media here in the room, too many to name, but apparently you can listen to all sorts of news later today and in the coming week, and even a film to be produced. There's a film coming. We have the film camera right here, and the working title for this documentary could be For Crying Out Loud. Thank you, everybody.
Cacophony of criers.
You won't let me sit.
Gather round, good people of the land, for a proclamation most joyous is at hand. From the salty shores of Provincetown, where the sun doth kiss the sea, and love knows no bounds, we extol the virtues of Provincetown Brewing Company. Let it be known far and wide that this fine establishment is a haven for all, whether ye be queer or an ally pride, it matters not. They shall take ye in and spin ye round with the pint in hand and shoes full of sand.
God save the King, Duke of Lancaster!